In loving memory of Michelle Lunn. Leukemia is a blood disease that affects the bone marrow, blood cells, lymph nodes, and other parts of the lymphatic systems. Leukemia kills more children or young adults under the age of 20 than any other cancer. There are 4 different types of leukemia: ALL, acute lymphocytic leukemia; AML, acute myelogenous leukemia; CLL, chronic lymphocytic leukemia; and CML, chronic myelogenous leukemia. They all begin in a cell in the bone marrow. As a cell undergoes change, it becomes a type of leukemia cell. The circulatory system is most affected with leukemia. Leukemia is a blood disease, and it takes place in the circulatory system. Low counts of red blood cells and high counts of leukemia cells tells whether a person has leukemia or not. My cousin was diagnosed with ALL, acute lymphocytic leukemia, at the age of 23. This form of leukemia is composed of young cells, and without treatment, it progresses rapidly. It causes a decrease in normal blood cells and soon causes anemia, low cell counts. Michelle started to become tired all the time. She was getting very pale, but she did not think anything of it. She began feeling achy and out of breath all of the time. She just did not feel right. And when she went to the doctor, they told her they needed to run tests to figure out what was wrong. CBCs, complete blood count tests, are used to diagnose leukemia. It shows the levels of white blood cells and leukemia cells in the blood. Bone marrow tests usually are done to make sure the diagnosis is correct and will help diagnose the type of leukemia. Once Michelle was diagnosed, she immediately began treatment. The goal of treatment for leukemia is complete remission, which would leave no signs of the disease in the body. Chemotherapy is the beginning of the treatment. Chemotherapy kills or damages cancer cells to get them out of the body and so your body can become healthy again. Sometimes a stem cell transplant is needed to cure the disease. During chemotherapy or a bone marrow transplant, red blood cells are being put into your blood so it evens up the blood cell count. The main goal is to maintain homeostasis by evening out the amount of red blood cells a person would need and killing the cancerous cells. After a long battle with leukemia, Michelle passed away at the age of 23. When going through chemotherapy, you acquire a very weak immune system, and she got sick and could not get any better. There is no official way to cure any kind of cancer. It can just be treated and hopefully cured through chemotherapy and other transplants people need to live. It can instantly change a life and take one just as fast. There is no way to prevent leukemia. Once you have leukemia, you can only be treated and hopefully cured. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society has been funding research and have helped create treatments to help extend the lives of people with leukemia. Since my cousin's death, my aunt has been running walks and fundraisers for people with leukemia and lymphoma. She has been getting information out to people and helping provide awareness to the disease. She is also a member of LSS and helps them with fundraisers to help fund a cure for this disease. An interesting fact about leukemia is that it has recently been discovered that T-cell leukemia and AIDS may be connected. Some people that have acquired leukemia have also acquired AIDS because the T-cells respond to the same receptor. Scientists are still working to prove this, and it might become helpful with their studies of leukemia and AIDS.